Alrighty, so I stayed up really late last night, and I totally forgot today there was going to be a home base status report that we should have gotten a few days ago. But I'm not going to complain because, to be honest, there was nothing really in the update for Save the World, so there was nothing like too crazy to go about if we needed a home base status report. So I was fine waiting the few days, and it's out today. So yeah, but before we get into that, I know this is Save the World related, but if you're watching this video and you're wondering where the milestone video is, let me just show you everything that I go through. I check every single part of the map, every single thing that can actually help you throughout milestones. I write it down so I could get it through my head, and I just find the best solution to do these milestones. So if you're really wondering what I am doing, I am literally going through every single milestone, figuring out the best possible way to finish it as fast as possible. And trust me, there is plenty of ways, and I'll be covering that soon. I think I'm going to be recording the video today, and it should be up either Wednesday or Thursday. So sorry with the delay, but you know, sometimes there's videos that need to be prioritized, or there's just some things that I get behind on. But I'm getting into it. So if you're interested in that, wait for that. And then also another thing, weekly challenges. I don't think the first week was supposed to come out today. I swear it's going to be next week. But if you're wondering where that video is, I'm going to skip this week's challenge video, and then we're going to run it back on next week, because I swear next week was supposed to be the first week, but I guess they just didn't tell us. I don't know. But there's challenges out today, so go do them for all those BR players. However, home base status report, that's what you're here for. Home base status report. We actually don't really have anything crazy. I do love NED though. NED is probably the best thing to like not ever come to technically BR Save the World, but it's just Kev the back bling. I love it. And if you do want to buy it, or if you do happen to buy the NED starter pack or NED Save the World pack, make sure you use code Mattio. I'd appreciate it a lot. Kev holds a special place in my heart. It was one of the very first bots that I saw in Save the World, and he's just, I don't know, he was always like just a bot in the game that I enjoyed. His, like, you know, Ray's a little annoying at some parts, but Kev, man, Kev's a cool bot. Anyways, just getting a home base status report V24. So WARGAMES week 8 meltdown. Fun fact about WARGAMES now, it gives you a crap ton of XP. I think it was like 36,000 XP, and it bypasses the XP cap for Save the World. So if you haven't done any WARGAMES and you're an XP grinder, or you're just trying to get your levels in BR, do WARGAMES. It gives so much XP. There's a total of like 8 now. So like, I think that's about like 4 or 5 levels that you're missing out if you haven't done WARGAMES. I was a little stupid. I did my over WARGAMES before the update, and they changed it after. So yeah, a little unlucky to me, but you know, I'm level 106 already, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, meltdown in Double Trouble route, or week 9, I think is March 22nd. Yeah, that's 2 weeks from now, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks. No, 1 week from now. It's next week. And then Meltdown's already out, or it comes out tomorrow on Wednesday, which Meltdown pretty much is, I believe you have to stay in a circle, and then for Double Trouble, it's 2 mini bosses, which are very annoying because you can't kill them. And then home base naming update. So this is a major one. A lot of people not complaining. I think it's a little more nostalgic kind of thing going on. In the 24 update, we removed home base names. We're now consistently using your epic display name across the game instead. So I believe the reason why they did this is because you could literally name anything in the game. Your home base name, you can name it anything, and they probably got a lot of requests trying to change it at some time. So they probably were just done with it, and they said, you know what, let's just make it their names. And honestly, I see like on their side, if you're mad at them, don't be. I mean, it's just a name. I know it's a little sad that our home base names are gone. But I mean, hey, my home base name was Homebase, so I'm not going to complain about it. So yeah, but if yours a little more nostalgic and you're feeling a little down, it's all good. All right, it's just like a few characters up on the top left of the screen. But Battle Pass XP update. So this is a major one, and the 24 update will be updating Battle Pass XP to the following. Quest XP has been reduced slightly. So Quest XP from different ones, such as like daily challenges, they've been reduced slightly. So nothing really crazy. I think it's like a few thousand. No, not even a few thousand. Probably a few hundred. Maybe even just 1,000. And the mission XP and the daily cap have been increased. So the season is shorter this season. I said this last season too. The shorter seasons, the XP is increased along with the cap, so we can get levels faster, which is 4 levels a day, 320,000 XP, which is a total of 4 levels per day. So if you play 25 days and cap out your XP every single day, you'll be a level 100 in less than a month, technically. So yeah, pretty nice. And then combined XP rate will be similar. So the combined XP total, yeah. So And then XP for WARGAMES daily was changed so that only the first daily quest you do rewards XP. So the first daily quest that you do rewards that XP. It is really, really, really good. So you get like, I think it's like 36,000 if I remember correctly, and that's per, you need 80,000 to level up. So 2 WARGAMES and like a smidge of a third gives you 1 level. And there's a total of like 8, and then we still have 2 more coming out, so that's 10. So you get about 4 levels, 5 levels, just about, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's free levels. It's Save the World. I mean, you're not really doing anything. I mean, it's pretty easy. I like WARGAMES outside of that too, so it gives decent rewards, and it's pretty cheap to actually build, and it's also really fast too. So free XP, go do that. And then time for a cram session. So cram session is actually a really good event. I personally hated it when it first came out. I just didn't think it was worth my time. However, over the years of playing Save the World, I realized that perk up is really needed along with reperk, and a lot of people love this. So level up and evolve your favorite items during the cram session mini event for the duration of the event. Mini boss mission alerts will drop additional XP. So mission alerts give us more XP. They are being really nice. So evolution of material, reperk, or perk up rewards. So we're going to be getting more reperk, evolution of material, or perk up rewards, which is good. And then adding 4 series requests. Each of them has 10 stages that grant increasingly better one-time rewards upon completion. Hero schematic, survivor XP, evolution materials, perk ups, and gold. So there's 4 different ones. There's XP, there's gold, there's perk up, and then I believe the last one is this XP, which along with like evolution materials. So yeah, there's 4 different ones, but one is like search chests or safes. One is like eliminate enemies, and then there's 2 other ones, and then I think explore the zones, and then there's one final one. I think it's like Miss Month or something, but they're pretty simple. If you just casually play Save the World or do 160s if you're in game, you'll pretty much finish this within like maybe a week or 2. Now I think cram session lasts for, yeah, it's March 15th to April 5th, so it'll last until the end of the season, which is April 5th, of course. So you have until April 5th until the end of ventures and whatnot. So that's like the final day until the new venture season. So make sure you get your level 50, because and the new starter pack, NED the Eternal Pack. This is, like I said, one of my favorite packs. I actually already bought it. And make sure you use code Matty if you do buy it. But NED the Eternal Pack to unlock the endless NED outfit, Kevin Backbling, NED AI detector pickaxe, and the NED internal challenges. Earn up to 1,500 V-Bucks by completing the challenges, and you get to do them and Save the World. So kind of nice. And then event and weekly store, Stare Down Southie comes out tomorrow at reset. His standard perk is just lasers from Teddy, which, I mean, I've seen it and it's not that great, but I've seen people use it and tried to claim that it's good. So, I mean, I don't know. And then we got Wildcat, 4-leaf Wildcat. She comes out on the 22nd, which is next week. Her standard perk, every 45 eliminations gain 1 frag grenade charge. Not too bad, but there's definitely other heroes that you could run that are better than her and worth more of your slot than her. So, yeah. And then Highland Warrior comes out on the 29th at reset, and her standard perk is Pull the Pin. She decreases your frag grenade energy cost by 33%. So once again, probably better heroes than her, but yeah, you can grab her whenever she does come out. And then finally, the bug fixes, which is probably the most exciting thing, because bug fixes are the number one prioritized thing that I think they need to worry about, because the game has over 200 bugs, and sadly they fix like 3 per update. So but some of them are good. So they fixed a few of them in the 24 update. They fixed an issue that caused plants and shield defense maps to not award loot. I've actually had that happen before. I've always questioned why it never gave me loot. I'd search a plant and I was like, what the heck? What is this doing? And then the next one is fix an issue that caused footstep audio to play the same audio no matter what type of terrain or structure was being walked on or running on. This is good because sometimes you'd be running on like regular dirt or grass, and then you could run on metal and like you don't know the difference. So I think it's cool. They're slightly making changes with audio and movement and stuff like this, which overall improves the overall like status of Save the World, because it's a little, like small improvements make bigger improvements in the future. So that's good. And then the final one is fix an issue where mantle UI was missing. So I guess there was a mantle UI that was missing. So I think whenever you were trying to mantle, it didn't say that you can mantle. So I think that's what it was. But otherwise, that is everything for the Homebase status support for V24. Little side note to mention, Piper has been really nice. She's actually got access to this, and she's been adding a few more loadouts to the loadout list for like basic loadouts. So I think she added like 2 or 3, I think, and then something like that. So if you're interested in that, I'll put it down in the description. This is called the Save the World Central Hub. This has everything. I don't promote this as much because, not a lot of people know about it. I guess I probably should promote it more, but If you ever wonder what hero gives what perk, there's a list of every single hero, and including the class. There's a list of all the abilities and different names and where you can get them from, like starter packs, campaign, base game, and then all the weapons, of course. And it actually tells you the different ones that have different rarities, and then tells you if you can flux it or not. And it does have a best perks video. And then if you go to the perks, we do actually link every single video from Beast's best perks video, which I permission, of course. So if you ever need this, you can definitely come to this. I'll put the description down below, and yeah, you guys can go check it out. And there's also venture loadouts for some of the next season. So yeah, check it out. Otherwise, that is it for the Homebase status report. Remember, guys, subscribe if you haven't already. Use code Mattio in the item shop when you can, or whenever you purchase anything. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, yeah. Stay tuned for milestone video and challenge videos. I've been a little behind, but I'm on things. All right, I'm getting better at this. I'm getting back in the groove. Otherwise, you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.